Good afternoon. It's 2 p.m., the last Thursday of July in the Mother City. I am at Inspire Altis Radio Studios today. Thank you for tuning in. We have the great honor of interviewing the Safe City production team on the Just Jennie Show. The show that they are working on will be on Friday, the 29th, and Saturday, the 30th of August 2025. And it's called Till They Do Us Part, a murder mystery. Welcome. It's our privilege to have you here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you for having us here. I'm Nathan Bert, and I'm the stage manager for the production till they do us part.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Liano September. I'm the performing arts intern at Safe Cities. And just thank you for having me here.
Hi everyone, I'm Marshalline Andrea and I am the Performing Arts Assistant Director at Safe Cities and of Till Death Do Us Part.
Where and when do you do your rehearsals?
So we do it on a Thursday and then on Friday from 3 till 5 at our offices.
Where is your offices?
It's at in Elsie's River 44, 31st Avenue, Belvini.
Okay. How many people are in the production?
So
Are
they
they from different areas in Altis River?
they are a cast of 10. They all live in different communities. Some of them are from Kailicha, Pero, Belleville, and Panorama. Like all of them basically, some of them actually stays on campus where they study performing arts. So they all are from different communities, I would
Okay.
say.
Your prime focus is on social development and skills training. Can you enlighten us more about the skills training?
So at Safe Cities, the organization that we work for, skills training is one of our focuses, as well as social development. And so this production is a product of that, but it's not only the only focus. We do schools in the community, which means we go out into the community, we collaborate with schools, and we teach young kids the basics of theater, so that's singing, dancing, and acting. And then we try to get people involved in the community to come and join productions like Till Death Do Us Part, and we also get the school kids to then join productions like Goldie, so that we can showcase the skills that we have been teaching them, and so that we can show the community on a larger scale about the work that we are doing.
Very. Your production show is scheduled for the 29th and the 30th. Are you expecting a great outcome from the community to support you?
I definitely hope that the community will show up and support us because we are an organization that basically works with the community. So I really hope that all of them come out and to support us in what we do because we love what we do and we also love to give back basically on to our communities. Yes, that's why we as an organization we give back to them in terms of where we teach them certain skills to develop and to work on themselves. So what's your question to come back to that, like I really hope that they come out and to support us as well. Yes.
How did you market your product? Did you was it by the mouth of word of mouth, or did you advertise on social media?
So we are writing a social media page that's Safe Cities. So you can literally go to Instagram or TikTok and type in Safe Cities, and our social media pages will show up. We also are running our marketing through word of mouth. So that's people in the community just spreading the word that we are having a production. And then we also do interviews like this. We have interviews scheduled where we hit different radio stations, whether it's on a community-based level or in a city based level or on a city-based level, which is a larger scale. And then another one of the things that we do to market is that we are in partnership with web tickets. So we sell out tickets through web tickets, which means it's more accessible for people outside of the community to also buy tickets and come and support.
Okay. What was your initial inspiration behind choosing a murder mystery format, and especially the Till Dead Do Us Part team for this Women's Month special?
I think the inspiration for doing an immersive type play is that immersive theatre isn't something that anyone is always exposed to. So in South Africa, immersive theatre used to be something that we did, and when we were presented with the play, it was made known to us that it's something that no longer happens in South Africa, and it's something that we want to revive. So with this play, we want to revive something that is immersive, and murder mystery is usually the platform to do that on, because it involves interaction with an audience, and the best way to involve an audience is if there's games involved. So on the basis of murder mystery, there's clues that you can solve, there's interactions with the audience, and so this is why I think the inspiration was written for a play like this. Also, a play like this can be long-standing, so it can run for multiple times, and also the dinner aspect of it, because this is not just a show, it's also a dinner show, allows for us to incorporate something that people don't often get, which is having something where you can have food, where you can be comfortable, where you can almost feel like you are a part of the show.
Okay. Can you was this a story? Is it coming from a book, or have somebody written a script?
So it is a written script. At Safe Cities, we are in partnership with AFC, and AFC is based internationally. So we also have a theater house internationally in Chicago, and one of our primary writers are also from Chicago. So the script came from overseas, and we have the rights. That's the way that we were able to secure the rights for the show. Because if you know theater, you know that you can't just do a show without having the rights to it. So we do have somebody who writes our plays for us. That way we secure our rights to be able to put on productions like this.
Very good. So you got no South African writers?
Not yet, but I mean, we also, on our team we do have writers. I myself am a writer, but for the most part, I don't specialize in immersive theatre. So this is a very specific play, and it has been written for a specific reason. But I'm sure that even if we can find people in the community who can write, then, if you are a writer and you're interested, approach Safe Cities. We're always open to having new people on board, and if you have ideas, who's to say that we won't listen to you?
I hope the listeners are listening out there. If you got a script, you can go to Safe City. How do you plan to balance the entertainment aspect of a murder mystery with the broader themes of women's empowerment, social issues like gender-based violence, emotional well-being, and overcoming challenges, as he did at your overall Women's Month agenda?
Anyone else? No, I'm joking. I think I'm going to try to kind of summarize the question that you are asking, but in terms of its relation to Women's Month and women empowerment, I think this is the type of show where what the messaging of the show, the basis of the show, the theme of the show is that it's set at a wedding. And a lot of times when women get into marriages, the reflection is also that they say when you get into a marriage, you are marrying into a family, and your family is involved. And so when we look at what happens in the play, somebody obviously passes away, and we have this beautiful woman who has a whole life set up to predicting what her life's going to be like when she gets married. And all of a sudden, at her wedding, things go wrong. A murder does take place. I can't give too much information about who dies, but a murder does take place. And I think the reflection on that is that sometimes as women, we plan our whole lives around certain things, and we don't always go out with how who am I marrying and who's the family that I'm dealing with. And so I think it brings a lot of themes of family politics and how women have to navigate family politics, especially because you are seen as the mother in the family. I think one of the standard, and we have Miss Rena here today, is also we have the mother-in-law aspect and how women have to deal with their relationships with each other. Instead of, sometimes I think that the typical thing is in a mother and daughter-in-law relationship is that it's always negative, always being portrayed as negative. And I think the play shines light on that. Is that a normal thing? Why don't we have mothers who empower their daughters or their upcoming daughters who are marrying into their family and encourage them? So these are all questions and things that we can look at when regarding women empowerment, and then also the gender-based violence aspect of it. We also have our other interviewee who we'll have a bit later. He's the best man, and you'll see also that he also has some sort of relationship and an outlook on how women are. And so I think when you come to watch the show, you will see that it does touch on that and how women are being perceived from the outside instead of how women are being reflected about on the inside.
I agree with you. As mother-in-law and daughter-in-laws has become a norm.
Yeah.
It's a good answer that you have given us.
Yes,
there.
yes.
I agree with you on that. Okay. How are you approaching the casting process for this specific show? Are there any particular qualities or experience you're looking for in the actors to bring these characters to life?
I don't want to laugh right. Okay, so I think our casting process, the boys are just shy. I think with our casting process, we started our casting process, I think 2 months before, or after our planning, I'll say.
Okay.
And our casting process was that we were given 10 characters, and when we looked at the 10 characters, we had to see that each of the people that we were casting was, first of all, close in age range. We also wanted it to be people who looked alike, because with immersive theatre, it needs to be realistic. So you can't cast people and then that one looks a certain way and that one looks like that can't be her mother. So we needed to look at the look of our cast. We also wanted to look at the experience, because we wanted to put up a production of excellence. And when you want to put up a production of excellence, you want to reach out to people who already know what they are doing when they are coming in. It just makes the director's job easier, and it also promotes. So we looked at people who studied performing arts and also have sort of a name for themselves already in the industry, even though they are up and coming. That's another thing, because it also helps with the promotional aspect and the marketing aspect of the show. And then generally also just talent. I think it comes down to talent and gifting. I think a lot of times in communities we have loads of talented people
Yes,
who
I
do not
agree
get
with you.
opportunity.
I agree
And
with
so
you.
we wanted to open our doors, and that's why when we did audition for our casting process, we opened the doors to people in Elsie's, we opened the doors to people in Uitzig, people in Ravensmead,
Okay,
the broader community, so that people can come in and say to us, I have talent, I want to do this. Because not everyone on our team is studying at the moment. There are people that are raw talent that we discovered. I mean, we have a guy who's in IT. He didn't ever think he was going to be an actor. He's studying IT.
Yes.
And now he's doing so brilliantly. So that's just a reflection of how you can think that you are good at one thing, but then if you apply yourself to another thing, you'll be shocked to find out that you actually can do that as well.
So he is actually a very good asset to the production.
He is a very
show.
good asset to the show, yes.
Okay. What is the message or conversations do you hope to spark among the audience through this particular storyline?
I think just for the audience to reflect on marriage, to reflect on how when you get married to somebody, you're not just marrying the person, you're marrying their family, you're marrying their problems, you're marrying their past, and you will be marrying into their future. So that's one of the things. And when I say this, it means that there's reality in these types of things. We are sitting in a society where divorce is real. And I think another one of the questions is, how far are you going to make sure that your marriage works? How far are you as a woman going to make sure that your marriage works? How far are you as a man how far are you willing to go as a man to make sure that your marriage goes? So that's one of the things that I think one of the main messages that you can take away from this play.
Very good afternoon. from Inspire Altis Radio. We're back on the Just Jennie Show. We're going to interview the characters now. Tell us about your characters.
Good afternoon, and thank you for inviting us. First of all, my name is Aviwe Hlakanyana, and my character is the best man.
Good afternoon. I'm Renee Bartman. I am the office manager at Safe Cities as well as the team leader for the wellness and women empowerment. The character that I play is Ronaldo Steele, and she's the mother of the bride.
Wow, that's a good character, strong character.
Thank you.
Can you really relate to your characters?
I can. My character, like I said, is the best man. So my character is a person who is heartbroken, right? And I feel like everyone in the world can relate to that, to heartbreak. So now his heartbreak is very, very different to any other because right now he's forced to see his best friend, which is the groom, to kind of have an affair with the person he was in love with. So I kind of relate to that, and he's a very jealous character, and we've all been jealous before. And that's how I can relate because he's human. I'm just going to say that.
Relating to Ronaldo Steele is like, when you say nothing becomes something, it becomes a danger to itself and to everybody else.
So true.
And really just to look at her, and if I think it's relating to her, that desire to be more and to maintain yourself at all times. But unfortunately, this character would do it at all costs, even at the happiness of others.
Yes. Yes, the world is full of broken people today, ne? Broken men, broken children, broken women.
Yes.
What is the positive and the negativity of this production? In your own words, what do you say?
Okay, I'll be honest, since it's in my own words, I haven't experienced anything that's negative in the production, so I'll just say the positive because they take care of us. Mostly they feed us, which is the best part. But they do more than just take care of us. They teach us, they offer us their wisdom, their guidance. They teach us new stuff that even professionals like me, probably forgot or maybe didn't know. They will remind us to teach us and acquire us to learn new tools from them. That's the positive things I can see in this production in Safe Cities.
Well, I was born in a township and raised in a township.
Okay.
And for me, at this age, to have such a positive impact by being part of such a production is definitely a positive on my side. I had have the opportunity to be amongst youngsters. I have the opportunity to basically raise my voice. I have the opportunity also just to be a part of what is going on in this production and to share with everybody else and to know and learn that there's a part of me, hey, that I haven't really tapped into.
So you're actually discovering yourself.
Exactly.
What do you want really the audience to learn from you as the people that is playing the roles and doing these roles and feel when you're in that role, you feel that role that you're playing. Are you taking also this role home with you, or do you leave this work behind you?
I would like the audience to learn from my character to walk away, to move on, to move on. Sometimes love is a good feeling, right? But sometimes if you love something so much and it hurts, let it go. Stop hurting yourself, move on, because right now this love will turn into something that's more than heartbreak. It will kind of like shut your mind to do things that you normally wouldn't do, like be violent, to be angry. That's not in your nature. You're probably like a peaceful person. And as an actor myself, I'll probably like leave this character in the stage. I don't want this character to walk with me to in the real life where I become angry, jealous, to be hurt inside all the damn time. All the time. I am so sorry, people. I am so sorry. But yeah, That's the message I would like the audience to learn, to walk away if you feel like this fight is too much for you. There's nothing wrong by walking away. That's from me.
The character that I play has experienced a lot of hurt and pain in her life, and she made up her mind she will never go back to where she came from. So, hurt people hurt people. The way
Yes,
she's
I agree with
being
you.
portrayed in the storyline for her is obvious. It's inevitable. She will just hurt the next person and the next person. So, what I would like people to learn from my character is that you can change. Don't just say this change, do something. You need to do something. You can change.
I agree with you 100% on that.
Thank you.
What do you appreciate about Safe Cities?
Like I said in the beginning, the food is amazing. But again, they actually don't treat us like workers. They're more like family. That I appreciate so much. Sometimes there are those workplace that's very toxic, you know. Now this
Yes.
with Safe Cities, it is there's so much you can say, you know, that you can't even put into words. There's a light that's so warm with the people there. The workers are so friendly. My goodness gracious, I just love them so much. I just want to kidnap them. But but that's the only thing I can say right now about safe cities, because I just experienced the love, you know, the family love, with all the guidance, with all the, you know, the food and all that. But yeah, that's from my side again.
For me, Safe Cities is the place where you can be physically, spiritually, and mentally developed in becoming a better person. People would always say that you need to become the change you want to see around you. It is possible. Safe Cities has taught me that it is possible to become the change that you want to see around you.
Wow. Listeners, we have come to the end of our program, but before we will close, I would like the director to share the information.
For more information, you can find us on web tickets. Tickets are available online, and then also there's a contact line that you can get us if contact number where you can get us. The contact number is 084 353 2229. I will repeat the number again. It's 084 353 2229. Please come and support us. It's a production you don't want to miss. And yeah, come support us, the young talent that we have inside of us. And we all come from different communities. So I just want to ask you guys once again to please come and support us. We would really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
It was a great pleasure having you here, Safe City, and we believe that your production will be a great success.